At the shooting guard position, standing 6'8", number 13, Paul George. In the middle, 7 feet, 1 inches, number 41, David Robinson. Starting at power forward, at 6'9", number 45, Paul Moore. The other forward position, at 6'9", number 34, Larry Brown. The other guard, at 6'6", number 24, Kobe Bryant.
Welcome to this Thursday night in the NBA, right here on 2K Sports. Good evening, everyone. Here we are, Greg, in Game 1 of the NBA season. How does opening night feel different from the rest of the season? The schedule.
Well, Kevin, it's the excitement of the unknown. Everybody comes in with the highest of expectations, right? You got new teammates, some new wrinkles, still a lot to figure out and shake out over the course of a long season.
So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. We've got Antetokounmpo. Stephen Curry's out there with James. Then there's Wembanyama. And it's Wilkins in at the small forward. And the basket by Kobe.
Oh, nice work finding the open man by George. Plays like this prove he's a team player.
Outside Wilkins. From outside, off the mark.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on Malone.
And LeBron used to getting hit. This is the level of attention this man attracts from the D.
It's his first trip to the line. And James drills them both. It's an odd stat, but what I'm going to throw out there anyway, the Memphis Grizzlies set an NBA record last season for players used in a season.
Kevin, this isn't football, right? They had 33 different guys suited up last season. That tells you how difficult it was. Constant change, hard to build chemistry, and let's face it, hard to win games.
Six on the shot clock. Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. Here are the Grizzlies with the ball. And George kicks to Bird. Robinson against Wembanyama. Here's Bryant. Misses in close.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
It's Wilkins with the drive.
And he just possesses that ability to wow the crowd every time he steps on the hardwood. They don't call him the human highlight for nothing.
And George now top of the key. And he makes that one.
That pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly.
All right, the first ladies of the ball are ready to take the court. Give it up for George.
Right now, let's bring up the 2K leaderboard and see the teams that really knew how to clog the passing lanes last season. Second, the Thunder. The Grizzlies, fourth.
Both really good defensively last season, and that showed up in those steals numbers.
Here's Bryant. And Bryant throws it down hard!
And how fun is it watching Kobe take flight? His throwdowns are downright ridiculous.
On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight. James looking it over. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Kobe. Floats it up for Wembanyama. And the turnover again by Oklahoma City.
And let's take a look at Giannis Antetokounmpo's numbers. Coming off a terrific season, and he was such a reliable option offensively, finishing in the top 10 in field goal percentage.
And seeing what he did last year, just blowing up the defensive schemes designed to keep him under control, man. As you said, second best scorer in the league. It was a beautiful thing to watch. Bird inside the three-point line. A shot off that time. Oklahoma City's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Offensive rebound. Antetokounmpo. Excellent D that time from Robinson. Wilkins against Bird. Outside, George. Malone passes to Bird. Robinson against Antetokounmpo. Robinson misses. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Thunder. They trail by 1. And this is the first season matchup for them against the Grizzlies.
Yeah, and last year they had major trouble with these guys. I'm not sure how it happened, but they didn't win a single game against them.
And it's Bird with the jam. Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
Well, some have argued that Wembanyama deserved Defensive Player of the Year consideration in his rookie year.
And, Kevin, I can see where they're coming from. His team went from a bottom 5 defense to a top 5 defense when he was on the floor. His impact is amazing.
Malone with the block. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Grizzlies retired Marc Gasol's number 33 last season. You may recall he moved to Memphis in his teens, watching his older brother, Powell, play for the Grizz. Mark said, I had a very different perspective, that of a fan. I came back as a Grizzlies player. I carried that with me. Kevin, that pride certainly showed.
Pride's a great word to use. No question, D.A. Thank you. And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Rose is checked in for George. Jason Kidd is checked in for Oklahoma City. Outside Curry. Kidd against Kobe. Here's James. And James throws it down.
Yeah, the vertical's still there. LeBron's athleticism never ceases to amaze.
Rose finds Bryant. Pass to Malone. Bird looking it over. Three-pointer. Thunder with the rebound.
Well, he continues to make the effort, but the results just aren't there this quarter.
Curry can't get it to go.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Rose, no good. Oklahoma City trailing. Outside Curry. Wembanyama passes to Curry. It's rebounded by Malone. Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Here's Kobe. And again, Memphis no good.
Well, credit the defense there. Bothered him enough that he couldn't get it to go down. All right, I'm just going to say it. He's 0 for the game. Might be time to stop shooting the ball.
Rose kicks to Malone. And here's Bird for 3. Antetokounmpo grabs the miss.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter. And such a physical player inside. LeBron doesn't fear contact on the way up.
Oklahoma City shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
And the Grizzlies with some changes. DeMarcus Cousins is checked in for Robinson. Baylor comes in for Malone. And it's Johnson in for Kobe. Kemp's checked in for the Thunder. And it's tied up with that one.
The feel LeBron has for the game, unreal. In whatever situation he finds himself in, he always seems to have an answer.
And the shot goes in. Bird's got his second bucket of the game to go.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, this is why the fans are here. Each team trading blows, increasing the entertainment value.
And James throws it down hard.
Oh, okay. I guess LeBron wanted that one to sting a little. Keep a little extra on that one.
And it's Rose penetrating. No stopping in there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play.
First team foul.
They get Jason Kidd. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
It reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Grizzlies?
Well, I have to applaud their ball movement. They're moving the ball around, finding the best looks they can, and keeping everyone involved.
And something else that I liked is how they attack the paint, finding ways to get inside and capitalize time and time again.
To the inside. And Stackhouse throws it down.
Well, when you move the ball, you open up the defense. Great job to make the unselfish play.
There's 42 seconds left to play here in the first. Here's Rose. Out to Bird. Launches a three. That's a good shot, and now he's 3 for 7.
This is just what Bird does. He makes shooting from range look easy.
Roy passes to Antetokounmpo. Here's Kemp, and it's Kemp slamming it down.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Johnson against Roy. Baylor a screen on Roy. Here's Johnson. Cousins trying to free himself up. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
First personal foul.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
Johnson.
And Johnson drops them both.
I'm sure they don't want to send him to the line. That has to be in their scouting report.
A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through 1. Grizzlies lead by 4. And we've got more action coming your way after this break. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And for Memphis, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Throughout the first quarter, they did a great job of just running the offense.
Yeah, and I love to see this kind of communication between teammates. Great player movement, great ball movement.
Bird is out there with Baylor. Then there's DeMarcus Cousins. Then it's Johnson, and it's Rose in at the 1. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis.
Oh, beautiful setup there. One thing you can say about Kemp, no pass is too high for him to go get.
Outside Rose. Pass to Bird. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Sean Kemp picks one up right there.
Few players have the overall game of Larry Bird. Obviously, we know he can shoot the lights out, but he's also an elite-level passer.
First free throw is good. I'm told now by our producer, do we have them, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charania. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Thanks. Many consider this summer to be the most challenging field in the history of international basketball. Nevertheless, Team USA got it done in Paris. It's not getting any easier, but the star power of the U.S. men's team shined bright in the City of Lights. Guys, a classic ending for a stacked U.S. roster.
You're right. What a performance. Hey, Shams Charania with the report. Thanks, Shams. Here's Stackhouse. That 3 off target had some space there after the little pump fake. Antetokounmpo against Johnson. Now, here is Bird. He's covered closely. This break in the game gives us a chance to look at the teams with the most points off turnovers last season. Number 1, the Thunder.
Yeah, I mean, the best in the league at forcing those miscues and then capitalizing at the other end. Their defense led to their offense.
And Memphis making a change here. George is checked in, and a switch here also for Oklahoma City. Wilkins is checked in. Roy kicks to Wilkins. Kempa screen on George. Wilkins surveying the defense. Over George. Wilkins can't get it to go.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
And George with the stuff.
And holding nothing back there, George gives the dunk his all.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Antetokounmpo setting the pick for Wilkins. Oh, yes, punches it home.
Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think. You know, you were talking about Giannis. He can put up 30 a game without taking many shots from the perimeter. That's a tall order these days, especially because he gets doubled every single time.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
The Grizzlies have gone a perfect 7 of 7 from the line tonight.
Paul George taking 2 shots.
And the first one drops.
And you know, George is a tough cover. The length, the range, smooth athlete, very difficult to match up with.
Grizzlies making a switch here. Malone's checked in. And Oklahoma City with a change here, too. Curry's checked in for Roy. Outside Curry. Good in the assist to Kidd. Kidd's got his 5th assist in this one.
It doesn't matter if it's off the bounce or off the catch. Curry never loses rhythm on his jump shot.
George passes to Malone. Curry with the steal. Curry goes inside. And the layup is good. And now just a 3-point Grizzly lead.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Johnson finds Rose. Johnson down low. He's covered by Kidd. Johnson can't hit. And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. Wants to get it to Rose, and does. Pass to Johnson. Down low. Here's Malone. And the jam by Karl Malone.
Oh, the D is at fault there. You can't let Malone get that type of position inside.
Kidd against Johnson. Now, here's Kemp. That one doesn't drop. Great D that time from Bird. Johnson left side. George passes to Rose. Bird inside. Curry meets him. Fades and shoots. And it's Memphis with another.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. DeMarcus Cousins is checked in for the Grizzlies. Kobe comes in for Rose. And Oklahoma City also making a switch. James is checked in. Outside Kidd. Kobe with the steal. Got a piece of it. Taken away by Kidd. And now running up the court, Kidd pushing it up. Good work defensively by Kobe. And the Grizzlies leading by 7. Johnson kicks to Malone. Back to Johnson. Pass to George. Down to 5 on the shot clock. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Steps back. Outside Curry. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. Curry's got 8 points.
Well, it took him a while to get his legs under him. He didn't do much in the first quarter, but now he's off and running.
Malone at the elbow. And it's sent back by Kemp. Inside and taken away by Johnson. Bryant down low. He's covered by Kidd from 10 feet out. Nice jump shot. Good. He's got 9. Thunder trailing by 6. Outside Wilkins. He's looking for Kemp and finds him. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. And then Cousins with the dunk.
And just throw it up, and Cousins will take care of the rest. Sometimes it's just that easy.
Curry dishes to Kemp. Pass to Kidd. Curry on the wing. Takes the 3. Curry! Oh, what else is new?
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
Wilkins against George. Malone a screen on Wilkins. From deep, George. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Kidd's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And with his natural strength, defending Kemp on the interior is always a challenge. All the defense can do there is foul.
He misses the free throw. And the Grizzlies with some changes. Robinson comes in for DeMarcus Cousins. And it's Bird in for Johnson. And Oklahoma City with a change here too. Wembanyama. He's checked in for Jason Kidd. Good on the second free throw.
And this is a guy, Shawn Kemp, all the talent in the world, could be a perennial double-double machine, just a matter of staying focused.
Well, the analytics don't like it, but if the defense is giving it up, I like that shot selection despite the miss.
Here's Wilkins. And good coming on the assist by Kemp. Wilkins has got the game tied up here for Oklahoma City. Bird outside. Pass to Malone. To the middle. Here's Robinson. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. LeBron with it. Guarded now by Larry Bird. James, the pass to Curry. Wilkins against George. 6 to shoot. Kemp with a screen for Wilkins. Over George. And good. As it just snugs right down through the net.
Well, nice turnaround for him here in the second quarter. Had a cold start, but never lost his confidence.
Robinson misses. For 3, Wilkins. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Thunder. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. Back right after this.
This is why so many teams are trying to play with pace. The defense just couldn't match up with them in the space. It's much harder to score in the half court.
Helps when you have the athletes they do as well. And now, not a bad time to take a look at the schedule ahead.
You know, right now for the Thunder, like most teams right now, they're optimistic. We'll see how they handle the first couple of games.
Yeah, everyone starts out undefeated. It is a hopeful time of year for everybody. That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more Hoops action.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. It's been one outstanding game from Larry Bird.
His play so far is what fans love about him. He has gone right at the defense time and time again.
Yeah, he hasn't been settling. He's getting to the rim, and that's him at his best.
So for Oklahoma City right now, and Wembanyama is out there with Antetokounmpo. Then it's Curry. Then it's LeBron James. And it's Wilkins in at the 3. Floats it up for Wembanyama up in the rafters.
The perfect lob partner. Wembanyama with elite hand-eye coordination.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, Giannis Antetokounmpo is not one to puff out his chest and chase accolades. He said, I put the work in. That's how I get my confidence. I don't follow the media or my stats. What I know is that I put the work in, and I try to be the best version of myself. And that focus has served him well. Kevin?
It has. You know, his dedication, David, unquestioned. We appreciate your report. Down it goes! Bryant with the slam!
Such body control from Bryant, able to take some hits there on the way up.
Floats one. Grizzlies with the rebound. Robinson's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Pass to Kobe. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Off the mark with the little step back, Johnny. Kicks it out to Giannis. In the corner, it's Wembanyama. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. All right, Stan, let's put that coaching hat back on you. How in the world would you game plan for a player like Victor Wembanyama?
Well, that's a great question, Kevin, and there are no great answers because he's so good. I think when you're guarding him, you want to be as physical as you can and keep him as far away from the basket as possible to negate his length. Defensively, or when you're on offense, his defense, I think you want to use his instincts to block shots against him, take the ball at him, draw him, and get the ball to open people.
Sounds like a good plan.
Yeah, but if it were that good, it would work more often against a guy that good.
The Grizzlies have been exceptional shooting free throws tonight, going 9 for 9.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
And the second free throw, good. We've got some talented defensive big men in the league today, Coach. But in your opinion, who would you say is the best rim protector?
Well, Kevin, I would have said Rudy Gobert because people didn't even want to go to the rim and challenge it. Anthony Davis is great. But I'm telling you, the young guy, Victor Wembanyama, I think is the best we've got now.
Isn't he something else, Stan? We've never seen anything like him.
We never have, and I'm not sure we ever will again.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
The motor of Bryant never stops, even inside where he goes right at the D.
2 shots.
Bryant hits them both. And so James will bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. 4-point game. Wembanyama finds Curry. In the corner, Wilkins with it. Larry Bird grabs the miss. Bird's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Robinson. Outside, George. Here's Kobe. LeBron with the block.
Come on now. That shot had no chance getting by LeBron.
Curry with it. George picks him up. Here's James. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. He's made 3 of his 4 free throw attempts in the game.
Shooting for Oklahoma City, LeBron James at the line for 2.
And he makes the first.
And maybe the most storied high school player ever. It's amazing to think that LeBron's exceeded expectations at the pro level.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws. And so here's Memphis. The lead is 2. Outside Robinson. Back to Kobe. Bryant is double. Rocket 6. Malone, the pass to Robinson. And it's good, 2 points. Robinson's got his first bucket in this one.
Well, you love the unselfishness. Makes the next pass and enables his team to capitalize on the possession.
Curry fires from way outside. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Memphis leading by 4. Kobe kicks to Robinson. With the floater, Antetokounmpo pulls it in. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. And that one drops. Antetokounmpo's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
So strong. Giannis has really added some bulk since entering the league. Helps him absorb the contact.
Bryant bullies through.
His strong shooting has really helped them secure this lead.
And a deep 3 from Curry. The long distance 3 is buried. Curry's got 14.
I mean, the range is just unreal. Curry can make even the toughest shots look easy.
Bird outside. Robinson a screen on Wilkins. Bird, the pass to Robinson. Curry with him. He's got 14. Back to LeBron. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Memphis has gone 2 of 2 from long range in the 3rd quarter so far. Kobe, no good. Oklahoma City has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. They now take the lead. 17 points in the game.
Yeah, that's 2 straight 3-pointers they've allowed.
Pass to Robinson. Outside, George. And here is Bryant, covered by LeBron. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Rose is checked in for Memphis. Jason Kidd is checked in for Oklahoma City. We see coaches stand willing to pay fines for complaining about the officiating. I'm having a hard time thinking if you ever did that. I'm going back in my Rolodex here. Did you ever do that, Coach?
I mean, Kevin, I paid hundreds of thousands of dollars of fines in the NBA. Yeah, my wife was not real happy about that at one point, reminding me early on that we had 4 kids we were going to try to put through college. And she told me one year I just gave away 2 college educations.
Oh, goodness. Outside Robinson. Rose kicks to Bryant. Malone a screen on Kidd. Bryant backs for 2. Here's Malone. Wembanyama with the rebound. Wembanyama's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And the 3 ball is good.
3-point shooting since the half has been about as good as you could ask for.
Rose dishes to Bird. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Robinson a screen on LeBron. To the paint. And the dunk by Robinson.
Love the show of force there from Robinson. When he's deep inside, it is clear for takeoff.
Outside Curry. It's rebounded by Memphis. Bird outside. Robinson finds Malone. And here's Bird from the arc. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Wembanyama's got 6 rebounds in the game. Kidd passes to Antetokounmpo. The Grizzlies pull it in. Malone's got rebound number 8 now on the night. And here's Kobe for 3. Wow, drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
At the line for
This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line in the game. And he's good on the first of 3.
Well, we're seeing a different version of him in this half, taking a more direct approach. He didn't have a single free throw in the first half.
Looking at who's out there now for the Grizzlies. DeMarcus Cousins comes in for Robinson. And it's Paul George in for Karl Malone. Then for the Thunder, Shawn Kemp. He's checked in for Wembanyama. Wilkins comes in for James. And it's Roy in for Stephen Curry. And Kemp slams it in.
Yeah, once he gets to the rim, it's lights out. Kemp, just too much power and explosiveness.
Kidd against Rose. Pass to Bird. On the clock. Great D that time from Kemp. The 3rd quarter comes to a close. Oklahoma City out in front, up by 4. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the 4th quarter gets underway. The 4th quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Oklahoma City leading by 4. Malone is out there with DeMarcus Cousins. Then it's Paul George. Then it's Magic Johnson. And it's Rose in at the point guard. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies.
Boy, he is quick off his feet and really stronger than he looks. Wilkins can burn you in that painted area.
Nobody near George. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. Rose has got 3 assists tonight. Oklahoma City has gotten the 3-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. They're 6 of 15. On its way from Curry for 2. Again, Oklahoma City.
On the offensive end, Curry both prolific and efficient.
Malone sets the pick for Rose. And the rejection by Stoudemire. And it's out of bounds. The Grizzlies able to retain possession here. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
About a minute played here in the 4th quarter. Malone a screen on Wilkins. The shot by George, no good.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Curry, that's good.
This is why you got to be right up on Curry, because he's a dangerous threat off the dribble.
Outside Rose, and Stephen Curry with the foul. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Malone finds George. Cousins with a screen for George. Takes it inside. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And it's really hard to knock George off his balance. He's just so long and strong. Nice take there.
Here's Curry. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Oh, such a field shot there. The floater.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for Oklahoma City.
Well, they've really been sharing the basketball. All coaches talk about that, try to get their teams to do it. It's really great when you see it in action.
Another place they've had the upper hand tonight is in transition. They've gotten a bunch of their points off the fast break.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hi, guys. Well, during the break, I was able to catch what the Grizzlies coach was talking about with his team. Now, Coach challenged him. He said, this goes beyond this game. Show me how much heart you have for the season. Fight until the final buzzer. Guys, back to you.
Thanks, David. And that rejection had some mustard on it. Huge, huge play.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Well, that's why he's out there using his size in the paint.
Wilkins finds Curry. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Here's the lob to the hoop. And Wilkins slams it in.
And I'm not sure it's even possible to throw it too high for Dominique. He has a vertical plus the length. And that's an alley-oop waiting to happen every time he runs the floor.
Malone sets the pick for Rose. Hits the three-point bomb.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look.
Shot's good by Wilkins.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Now Rose. And finished off by Rose.
And when Rose goes on the attack, he stays on the attack, fights his way through the contact.
The Thunder leading by 8. Outside Kidd. That's to Curry from outside the arc. Cousins pulls it in.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one. Even harder on him when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
All the officials are all over that one.
Second team foul. At the line for 2, Magic Johnson.
And he knocks down the first one. So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Robinson's checked in for Cousins. Bird comes in for Malone. Baylor, he's checked in for George. And it's Bryant in for Rose. And a new group in here for the Thunder. Victor Wembanyama is checked in for Stoudemire. Giannis comes in for Sean Kemp. James checked in for Wilkins. And it's Roy in for Stephen Curry. Wembanyama, a screen on Baylor. Oh, too easy for Wembanyama.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Inside, here's Bryant. Roy with the block. And now running up the court, Kidd pushing it up. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
And they didn't shoot it very well from the line in the first half, but they've gotten much better since halftime, and it's helped them to secure the lead.
2 shots.
The first one falls.
And good job bringing that free throw percentage up here in the second half, doing a great job at the line.
Some changes for Memphis. Karl Malone's checked in for Baylor, and it's George in for Johnson. Curry's checked in for Oklahoma City. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2.
And Kidd, really just a nightly triple-double threat. Big point guard who can score, pass, and also rebounds the ball.
Boy, they have been terrific from beyond here in the second.
Giannis outside. Back to Curry. Jacks up a 3. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Curry's got 28.
Yeah, this quarter's all about him. He's just dominating at the offensive end.
And George kicks to Kobe. Lets it go with a 3. And it's George missing.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Malone with the steal. George against Giannis. Bryant dishes to Malone. Pass to George. To the inside. Here's Robinson, and finished off by Robinson.
It's those kind of passes that bring up the entire team's confidence.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. He knows every possession is critical now. Dominique Wilkins is checked in for Jason Kidd.
Now into the line for the Thunder. Number 21, Dominique Wilkins.
LeBron passes to Curry. Back to James. LeBron is doubled. Giannis outside. There's the triple. Robinson with the block.
And clearing the deck, the Admiral. His length and reaction time, so impressive.
Pass to Malone. On the wing, George. Shoots over Curry. Up it goes, and the Oklahoma City lead is cut to just 5 points on the basket from Paul George.
And guys, George takes pride in hitting big shots. Just get him the ball and let him do his thing.
And here is LeBron. Good, and the nice assist from Wilkins. Wilkins has got 5 assists in the game. Enzo Bryant will bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. There's 1:38 left here in the fourth quarter. No good with the layup. And here is Curry. And that one's good, Wilkins. And now it's a 10-point Thunder lead.
Love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible. Well, maybe the defense thinks they can live with that, but he's pretty consistent from that mid-range area.
The Thunder lead by 8. Curry from deep three-point land. It's rebounded by David Robinson. Bird against Wilkins. No good from Bird.
When you challenge a player on a layup, that's what you want. Getting a stop without a foul. The defense wins that battle.
And Benyama outside. Shot clock at 6. On its way from Curry for 2. Great look there, but off target.
Just too big a deficit to come back from at this point.
Well, you want your players to keep playing hard, but let's be honest. This game's over.
Bird. That doesn't go either for Bird. And it's Curry at the elbow. So it's Oklahoma City picking up the win. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opponent.
All right, DA, thanks again. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. So for Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, I'm Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. So long and good night, everyone.